Hello, and welcome to Life of a Boss, the podcast, hosted by entrepreneur, public speaker, and mentor, Jason Hardin. This podcast is all about helping audiences create and reach their own definition of success through positive thinking, perseverance, and personal development. Having survived extreme obstacles from an early age, such as cancer, poverty, abuse, family dysfunction, and even homelessness, Jason has learned how to master the art of resilience and defy all odds to become the boss he is today. So, get ready for some serious game and remember to keep an open mind. Now, without further delay, here is your host, Jason Hardin.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Life of a Boss, the podcast. I am your host, Jason Hardin, and I am absolutely grateful to be here, man. Thank you for having me on my show. Seriously. Anyway, man, there's a lot of talk nowadays about this NFT business. NFT. What does NFT mean? You know, what is an NFT and how can we make money with it? What is it all about? You know, and I want to kind of get everybody that listens to my show, you know, familiar because, like I said, we're bosses, and real bosses exchange information on real shit. And NFT is something that we have to all be paying attention to, regardless of where we want to fall into it or not. You know what I'm saying? So I think just being knowledgeable about it and understanding of it can help some folks, you know, can really give people an idea of whether they want to explore more of it, whether they, you know, want to avoid it altogether, whether they want to wait for it to grow and manifest into something that they can't avoid, you know. But I do think that all my listeners deserve the chance to understand it in layman's terms. You know, I'm going to break it down to, I guess, where everyone can understand what an NFT is, how it's used, how to make money from it, how to create one, all that stuff. And yeah, that's today's episode, all about NFTs. And the first thing, I guess, we should start at is, what is an NFT? What is an NFT altogether? What's the definition of it? And basically, an NFT is a non-fungible token. Non-fungible means there's nothing else like it. You know, a dollar bill is fungible, man. You have a dollar, I have a dollar. I can exchange your dollar for my dollar, and we can go somewhere else and use that dollar for the same amount of value and all that shit, because every dollar is the same. It's a dollar. But a fungible token is, there's nothing like it. Even if you make like 1,000 of them, there's nothing like those 1,000. You know, there's only 1,000 of those. You know, and you can trade me something for it, but it's not going to be that. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what fungible means. But NFTs are non-fungible tokens, meaning they can't be duplicated. And really, they're digital files that can't be duplicated. So an NFT can actually be anything digital, any digital format, a JPEG, a WAV, MP4, a GIF, a PNG. You know what I'm saying? Any type of digital file can be turned into an NFT. Okay, now that being said, an NFT is just a digital non-fungible token. All right, a digital non-fungible token. So basically, a file that can't be duplicated. I mean, it can be copied, but it'll be like a photocopy of an original. It's like I have the Constitution, right? I have the real Constitution, and I take a photocopy of it and give it to you. That's the same thing as if I have a JPEG, an NFT of a JPEG, and you screenshot that JPEG and put it out. You don't have the NFT of that JPEG. So no matter how far that JPEG goes that you put out, it's not the original, and everybody knows that. It's not the NFT. And I think that if somebody were to do that, that might make the NFT gain value, you know, because everybody wants the NFT of that viral JPEG, you know? At least in theory, you know, and we'll get into that later. But basically, that's what an NFT is. It's a non-fungible token. It's a digital file that cannot be duplicated as an NFT. It's its own thing. It can be made into, an NFT again, I guess. All right, and you own it. All right, and that being okay. Now, what makes NFTs so interesting is that each NFT has a smart contract built into it. Okay, now this is where it gets complicated. Okay, so now you have your song that you have, or a picture, or an image, or whatever it is. Like that little monkey with a cigar or something. I don't even know why that shit worth money, but it's worth money. But you have your file. Now, the smart contracts is what makes these NFTs so valuable and pretty much not even valuable, but so high functioning. They're very functional, and they can be used for so many different things. But the cool thing about these smart contracts is basically when anyone creates an NFT, they set within that smart contract a commission, and every time that NFT gets sold, let's say they set that commission at, let's say 10%. They can set it for whatever they want. Like, that's the cool thing about creating one. But so let's say that artist creates an NFT, mints that NFT with minting is a creation process of an NFT, but creates that NFT with a smart contract of 10%, and maybe they sell that NFT for $100. Okay, now maybe that next person sells that NFT for $1,000. Now, 10% of that $1,000 is going to go to that original artist. And let's say that second person that bought it for $1,000 sold it for $100,000. So now 10% of that $100,000 is still going to go to that original artist, meaning the original artist will keep making money on their art. And I think that that's an incredible feature on any type of intellectual property, because it really gives you ownership and long-term ownership of that piece, and that's a cool thing, and people are going to use these in so many ways, and we're going to get into that also. But that's another point or component of an NFT is that smart contract, is the ability to set a commission for the life of that NFT, and that NFT, the life of that NFT is forever. It's digital. Okay, and then to understand that, where do all these NFTs go? Where are they created? How do you know which one is which, and how are they identified and logged and all that and stored? And the answer to that can open up a whole other can of worms, but the answer to that is blockchains. So you have to understand blockchains a little bit to get the gist of NFTs. And a blockchain is basically the coding that stores the transactions of these NFTs. It's like a server. These servers and the wow, it can get real deep right here. But anyway, there's these electronic banks that track. It actually creates the coding in real time with these NFT transactions. That way, you can track everyone who's ever owned an NFT, and these can be through anonymous accounts or whatever, so that you can't really track them to individuals. They're like cryptocurrency. And to understand NFTs, you can kind of understand like what cryptocurrency is, because I had no idea what cryptocurrency was technically. Technically, I didn't understand it. And I wasn't really trying to get into it because I was already trading stocks and options, and I didn't think cryptocurrency would, really be lucrative at the time, And then when I wanted to get into NFTs, because when I heard about NFTs, I was really interested. I really thought like, okay, I'm an artist. I create art, man. Well, let me think of another way to get paid off art. You know what I'm saying? So, I looked into it, and you really can't learn about NFTs without understanding cryptocurrency. And I didn't know they go hand in hand like that. So it all connects to these blockchains. Cryptocurrency and NFTs are basically the same thing. They're non-fungible tokens logged onto a blockchain or connected to a blockchain. And the blockchain is what records these transactions. You know, if you sell me your NFT, man, that's logged in a blockchain somewhere. And then you have these crypto wallets. Like, you can have a hard drive or a flash drive with all your cryptocurrency on it. And that's another thing, too. And that's, you know, that's its own thing. But anyway, they're non-fungible. But if you lose that drive, you lose all your money. If you got $1 million in Bitcoin on a flash drive, and that flash drive falls out your pocket and into a sewer or you know, and gets lost or whatever the hell, yeah, you lost money. You lost everything. There's no way to get it back whatsoever, ever. That's like losing your wallet with cash on it. So there's a way to keep your I'm getting phone calls. But there's a way to keep your cryptocurrency on you, but like I said, it's risky because it's digital. You know, you can run a magnet over it and it's gone, you know? So that's why you have crypto wallets. So crypto wallets hold your cryptocurrency. So your crypto wallet is like your bank account, your PayPal, if you will. And yeah, okay, so that's what NFTs are. They're non-fungible tokens that have built-in smart contracts and are held on blockchains. All right? How are they used? Okay, NFTs. Let's talk about their collectible value and their functional value and how they're used, or the collectible application or the functional application. On the surface, NFTs are collectibles. Like I said, they're artworks. They're digital files. Like, there could be clips of video. You know, like they have the new one. They're not paying me for pumping them, but the NBA shots, live shots, or whatever that shit is. And it's just like random shots. You know, random shots from all the NBA players, and they have a clip of the shot, and they sell NFTs of this clip of this shot, you know, and people are buying clips of this one, or I don't know, man, Jalen Rose, whatever, or whoever, Durant or whatever, you know, and they have their moments or a highlight shot, and you can own that highlight shot, and you own that one highlight shot. Now, if somebody wants to buy that one highlight shot, they got to buy it from you, or they got to buy it from whoever owns that one highlight shot. And so the value depends on whoever's selling it, you know. So yeah, that's the idea of one application. It's an art, but it can be traded and collected like a collectible card, like Yu-Gi-Oh. And you can even have digital Yu-Gi-Oh cards or Magic cards or Pokemon cards or whatever. And there's only that one or however many there is of that, and you trade them. So that's the superficial value, is that collective value. And some people would call it a flex, you know, like, they had that one art piece that went for $100,000 and they bought it, you know, for $1 million or whatever. And it's in their crypto wallet, and they own it, and they can, you know, be interviewed on it and talk shit about it and have it in their digital art collection, like they have the Mona Lisa at their house, you know, only they see it, you know. So some people buy it just as, you know, something to do with money, because they have a lot of money and they want to, you know, and they want to collect stuff and they want to invest in rare stuff, and so that's how some of these like I said, how these NFTs are used for collectibles. But they can also be used for functional purposes. And I think that's where the game opens up for more people, for people who aren't artists, you know, for people who aren't creating these or have the desire to create collectible cards or images or any type of fancy artwork. And believe me, they don't have to be fancy, because I've seen some NFTs that look horrible. Like who would buy this? Who would buy the print of it, let alone the digital file of this crap? You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, but like I said, so it's not all about talent, but there's some people who just don't want to create art and sell it for art. And for those people, I think they would have to look into the functionality of NFTs, and they have some pretty great functions if you use them that way. And one way to use it is like a membership, an exclusive membership. You can sell NFTs, and everybody that owns the NFT is in a secret club, and within that secret club, man, you get discounts to your other merchandise. You get discounts to your shows. You get access to your personal blogs and your personal websites that have all your information and all the tricks of the trades and all the cool shit that you want to share with people, but they have to have your NFT to get it. You starting to get it now? So these NFTs can be tickets. You can sell NFTs as a ticket, to get into some place, but it's like a lifetime membership, because the ticket might be it might cost somebody a couple $100, a few $100 to get it. But once they got it, man, the ticket itself is worth money. Well, can have value because it stays, a digital NFT forever. But the added value is that if whoever owns this ticket gets a vote for what color your next album cover is going to be, or what's the name of your next book going to be. Get to vote on the cover of your next book, or different things. You know what I'm saying? Meaning it's more interactive for the people that get it, instead of just buying that one-time ticket to your show and that's it. And then they put the ticket in their keepsake forever. That's the most they can do with it. But now it's like you can keep connections to whoever owns that NFT, and whoever owns that NFT can keep a connection with you because they own that one NFT. Like, they have it and can always prove that they own it, So that's the function side of it, and through those function sides of it, like I said, the applications are limitless. To sell them as tickets, to sell them as some people. I even hear that they might do houses. The NFT will be, the contract of the house will be in an NFT. So when you buy the house, you buy the NFT to that house. You know what I'm saying? So it can get weird. Oh, and also, man, they got like, if you guys play video games, skins. The costumes that some of these characters wear, man. People that create those can make those NFTs. So now your skin is yours that you can use in the game or sell to somebody else. There's only one. Right now, like, you can have the coolest skins, but you can't really transfer them. And they still cost money, but now they're worthless, except to you, because you're the only person that can use them. But now with an NFT, like if you had some shoes in a video game, you can sell those shoes to somebody else. Anyway, so those are some of the functions that make NFTs so I guess filled with opportunities. Like, these NFTs can do so many things with the creativity of people in its application. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can create memberships to clubs. You can make them as tickets. You can sell them as deeds and as contracts and titles. And there's so many ways to use them. I think that it would be foolish to not expect them to be used in the future. So that's just putting my own personal opinion in there, like because I'm not doing this show to say whether to get into them or not, whether to create NFTs, buy NFTs, investing. Like, this isn't that. This isn't trying to sell them, or sell the idea of it, saying, man, y'all need to check this out. No, it's like, y'all need to check this out, and then come up with your own analysis of what it's about, how to use it, how you could apply it, and at least have more knowledge if you know nothing about NFTs. You know what I'm saying? To give you some idea of what it is exactly, without having to do all of the 72 hours that most of us do to dive in and really understand it. Because that's pretty much how long it takes, about 3 days. If you dedicate about 3 days to it and digest all the content you can on it and open wallets and start accounts and not really spend no money, but just really do everything else just to get an idea of it, you really get an understanding of it. And that's pretty much what I did. And then I want to break it down to everyone else, because it doesn't take really much longer than that. You know, it's not something that you have to constantly figure out, because we're not having to learn coding to understand NFTs. You really just having to learn concepts, like a bank account and how it works, or the stock market and how it works. You know, so NFTs and how they work is just a concept. And once you learn the concept, you can understand if it's for you, or basically try to figure out how to use it and make it for you. You know, and that's really what I want people to understand is this is a tool that is coming. You know, it's not coming, it's here. It's here, and it's the ground floor, so to speak, and how do you want to use it if you want to use it, you know? So start thinking about that. Also, how do you buy an NFT? How do you buy an NFT? So there's marketplaces for NFTs, and it's like crypto.com, and then you have some others. I didn't pull them up. I don't even watch. You can look up marketplace for NFTs. Google marketplace for NFTs, and then you'll see some different marketplaces for NFTs. There's a few of the major ones, and there's some smaller ones, but there's a bunch of places to buy NFTs. And what you'll need is a crypto wallet. To even get into any of this NFT business or even cryptocurrency business, you'll need a crypto wallet. And even if you decide to not keep your NFTs or cryptocurrencies in a crypto wallet and on a crypto wallet on a flash drive, and you want to have it personally in your safe, you'll still need a crypto wallet to initiate your initial transaction, like to buy cryptocurrency and to buy an NFT. So you'll need a crypto wallet at some point, regardless where you plan to hold your crypto currency or your NFT. So to get in the game, you'll need a crypto wallet. First thing. After you get your crypto wallet, okay, you're not using cash. You're not buying things with credit card or with your bank card or anything like that. You have to buy basically tokens. You have to get tokens to play this game, and those tokens come in the form of cryptocurrency. You'll have to buy cryptocurrency. And the most common cryptocurrency that you'll have to buy to buy NFTs with is Ethereum. Ethereum. ETH is the code for Ethereum. And Ethereum is a cryptocurrency. It's just like Bitcoin and Dogecoin and all these other coins. But Ethereum's edge is that they are the ones that hold all the keys pretty much for NFTs. I don't know how that worked out. I'm pretty sure that you're going to be able to buy NFTs with other cryptocurrencies in the future or even now. But right now, Ethereum is the number one cryptocurrency to buy if you want to buy an NFT, or if you even want to create an NFT, and we'll get into that also. But yeah, I don't understand that. So like I said, I'm new to the whole crypto game too, and if you want to look into why Ethereum is pretty much the number one cryptocurrency to buy for NFTs, look that up, please. Hold on.
Hey, it's Christina Nicholson here from the Become a Media Maven podcast. I'm a former TV reporter and anchor, and if you're a business owner, you're going to want to check out Become a Media Maven, because I am not holding back when it comes to sharing my experience in the newsroom, what works, and what'll get you in the national spotlight. You don't need to hire a PR agency like mine. Just listen to the podcast where I share all of my secrets, and I talk to some pretty cool people too.
Let me plug in my laptop. But yeah, so Ethereum is needed pretty much to buy an NFT. You know, so yeah, look into why, but and report back. So if you guys know, man, comment if you know why Ethereum is the number one cryptocurrency to trade NFTs with. So yeah, let me know. Also, you'll need a crypto wallet, and then you'll have to buy Ethereum, and then you buy your NFTs. Okay, now there's Okay, and I don't want to get into it, but buying NFTs is not the cheapest thing to do, and making them is not the cheapest thing to do, because you pay these gas fees when you make them. Now, that's the next thing. Creating an NFT, so that's how you buy one. You open up a crypto wallet, you buy some Ethereum, and then you go buy an NFT. Now, how much you need and how much they cost can range from a couple dollars, 50, 60, whatever, to a couple thousand, a couple hundred, a couple thousand. But even with that, you're gonna pay these other charges. Like there's this gas charge, and I don't understand that either. But it's an extra like tax, So owning one is an investment. If nothing else, it's like at least, I'm guessing, a couple $100. I don't own not one NFT yet. I'm learning as I go, and I know that I want to apply. I'll probably create one before I buy one, to be honest with you. But I know that there's so many ways I want to apply these NFTs, and as I learn more, I draft how to apply that into my business and how can I make it more functional, interactive, an investment in the future, something for my family, my legacy, because it might not be worth shit now, but later on, that idea that I have now could be worth something. So, it's worth thinking about. So I'm considering ways to apply it, and as soon as I figure it out, I am pulling the trigger. I am going to buy whatever I need to make that happen. And because like I said, I'm an artist, and and not just an artist. There's a lot of things that I can apply it to, like to be a member of my network and to sell my other products and services and whatnot. So anyway, so you need to open up a crypto wallet. You'll need to buy some Ethereum, and then you can play the NFT game. And like I said, in that Ethereum, the value goes up and down. The value of buying these NFTs go up and down. So it's a very volatile market right now. And I'm not saying that to deter anyone, and I'm not saying that to attract anyone. I'm just saying that because that's what it is. Like buying crypto NFT in the morning can be a different price than buying that same NFT at night. And buying NFT in a weekday could be a different price than buying it on the weekend. I hear it's cheaper to buy stuff on the weekends. So and you can buy them like 24/7. They're not like stocks. Stocks has Wall Street business hours, 9 to 3, I think, something like that. But anyway, so that's pretty much how to buy an NFT. And to create one, it's pretty much the same steps. You need a crypto wallet. You need Ethereum. But it's really whatever file you want to turn into an NFT. Like it could be a JPEG, it could be a song, a wave or an MP3. It can be a video clip. It can be, I think, in a whole video movie. And I think people, it's not available yet because I was actually considering turning my book into an NFT. But they're gonna do books. It's not available yet, but soon books can be NFTs. So like I said, there's really not too much of a size barrier or parameters or a file format that's like it's a lot of files that are accepted. JPEG. You have to look up acceptable files. Google acceptable files for NFTs, and you'll see all the files that can be turned into an NFT. And like I said, so depending on what your art is, I'm pretty sure there's a way to digitize it, especially if it's already digital art like music or it can be or graphic arts, something like that. But yeah, there's a way that you can put it as an NFT. And like I said, with the NFT process, it might cost a couple $100 to create one because there's gas fees and you have to buy Ethereum, and Ethereum is whatever the price is for that day. So you never know how much things are going to be. So that's why I always say go through the process as if you're going to do it, so you'll know the process, and do everything up until like order or submit your credit card or anything like that. But like I said, man, go through the process, learn it. And there's only one way to learn it, and that's to go through it. So for those that are really interested in this and want to learn more about it, get into crypto.com, create an account, and do your research. Go to YouTube, check it out. And last, I want to say, want to get into how do NFTs make money? Okay, so we pretty much know what an NFT is. It's a non-fungible token. It's basically a digital product or a digital file that can't be duplicated as an NFT. You know, it can be copied or whatever, but you can't say it's the same thing. You know, it's a single file, you know. Okay, first of all, when you mint them, you can mint 1 or 1,000 or you have to set a number though. So I'm getting all over the place, but when you create an NFT, let's say I want to create the Life of a Boss logo as an NFT. I want to say the NFT to you can buy the Life of a Boss logo NFT right now. There's only one. Or let's say I want to create 100. You know, I can do that with one order or so to speak. You know, that NFT will be 1 of 100 or 1 of 1. Basically, that's what I'm saying. So you can create NFTs 1 of 1 or 1 of however many you want. But you have to have a number. It could be 1 of 1,000,000, 1 of 1,000, 1 of 679. And that's cool because you can do things for different reasons. Like I said, you can have just 100 of something, and that's an exclusive club. We only got 100 members of this club. That's all there ever will be. Whoever owns that NFT is in it. So if they sell it to somebody else, that somebody else is in the club. Or however you want to do it, but that's like the purpose of making more than one. So that's an important part that I wanted to add. That's why I even brought it up, because I think that is important. So NFT can be 1 of 1, or it can be 1 of so many. That's why I say NFTs is pretty much like Bitcoin, because like Bitcoin is basically, I don't know how many, there's like 60,000 of them out there, or 6 million Bitcoin and no more. So you can pretty much do that with an NFT. So an NFT, so to speak, can be a currency, a cryptocurrency that you create. I can have Jason dollars. My NFT be called Jason dollars, and there's only 1,000,000 of them out there. You know, so if you have 1 or 7 or 5 or 100, man, I can charge Jason dollars, and you got to buy Jason dollars to buy it from me. You know, so that's basically like another function of it, and it's an important function, so that's why I put that in there. But how do they make money? They make money from scarcity. You know, however scarce one is, if you make only one, then that can drive a demand up and make it worth something. They make money from utility. How is it used? Am I selling my NFT as a ticket? You know, as a membership, as a deed, as something that comes with something tangible. You know, when you buy this backpack for $1,000, you get an NFT with that backpack. You know what I'm saying? So they can make money from, you know, a couple different ways. So utility and basically art and a collectible value is basically how they make money. You know, and another way, like, just for people to understand how they gain value or how they can be used with your brand, is that, you know, like for me, the first thing I wanted to do was create one. When I heard about NFTs, the first thing I thought about was like, I want to make one. How do I make an NFT? And then the second thing I thought is, okay, how do I make that NFT make money? You know, okay, so the first thing I wanted to do was create one. Damn how I was going to make money with it, but I wanted to create one. But then the second thing is like, okay, how do I want it to make money? And then I had to understand that, okay, if I want my NFT to be worth money, I would either have to sell it as a product or something, but to even do that, I would have to have value as a brand. Like, people would have to want to buy my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not a like $50, $20, $30 thing. It's not a cheap ticket. So you have to create a reason for somebody to spend $300, $400, whatever on one piece of material from you. And that piece is digital. You know, it's not even tangible. You know, it's a file, a digital file. So to get people to spend that much on something you created, you're going to have to give them a reason to. And that reason is basically how big have you built your brand? How big is your following? If you're an influencer, it could be easier. But if you're just a business owner and you're thinking about jumping into this, it might be a little difficult. And if you're just nobody, just an artist who are trying to jump into this, it might be a little harder. Unless your artwork is just mind-blowing and incredible. You know, it might be a little harder, and even then. So think about some of these things before creating them, because like I said, creating them isn't cheap. And that's what really made me pull the brakes on them, because I was like, man, hold on, man, like I got a lot of ideas. It ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? For all the ideas I got, I would come out tens of thousands of dollars creating NFTs, and probably not get any of that back. So that's why I took my time and wanted to learn more about it and wanted to get more into it before I really pulled the trigger on creating NFTs myself. But I put this show together for you to at least have an idea of what NFTs are, how to use them, how to create them, how much they cost, how they gain value, how to make money with them, and so forth. But like I said, it's worth knowing what they are. It's worth getting into. It's worth understanding. It's worth and when I say getting into it, not necessarily buying them off top, but understanding what they are, being familiar with them, being educated into what they are, because like I said, there's so many opportunities that are in them. It's just if you're a business owner, any kind of entrepreneur, it's worth it to understand. All right. Anyway, man, let me get out of here. Like I said, I still only barely scratched the surface of this NFT game, but that's what it is. So if you want to know more, please send me some questions. Let me know, and I'll help you figure it out. All right, I love y'all. Check out the website, lifeofaboss.net. Check out maidandina.com. They help pay the bills around here. Check out hollywoodenterprise.com, man. That's the parent company. And the new website is up, man. And all the services we offer is on that website. Man, check us out, man. Join the family. Join our mailing list, man. Join the network, man, because we get things done straight up. And until then, remember, success is a lifestyle. Peace.
Did anything stand out to you in today's show? If so, let us know. Your questions, comments, and concerns are important to Jason, as he is determined to always deliver to you only the most impactful information and content. Until next time, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and leave a review whenever possible. You may visit lifeofaboss.net for more episodes and great resources to help you become the absolute boss that you were meant to be. You can also follow Jason on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hardin. Thank you. And to never forget that success is a lifestyle.